works.
Just know, we don't get the pizza, I'll buy pizza.
Hold on, let me record it.
New clerk?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The new,
So you just input all the information in the CRM. You're gonna leave me alone right now, and you're gonna go get the paperwork. That's where you're starting your write-up.
okay.
You stretch out like that before you start a write-up?
Okay, Curtis, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some paperwork. As mentioned to you, down over here on this side, we do have vending machines, coffee, and water. Okay, in the meantime, we do have credit guidelines right here. Okay, if you guys can look over that for the time being, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
No, that's closing. Come back with the
He's
pencil.
breathing hard now.
Okay, so as far as the sales price is 50,000 plus fees, we do have our car alarm and we do have a forever start.
I don't want any of that stuff, bro.
Perfect.
I don't want any of that stuff.
Not a problem at all. Again, my job is to just let you know that they're on there, what they do and why we do
So
it.
I saw it in Clovis for $43,900.
Okay,
Same one.
perfect. The same vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not a problem. Again, there's a reason we sell over 300 cars a month, and it's not because we're not aggressive with pricing, okay? As far
So you
as
can match it?
again, my job as your product specialist is just to make sure that you go over the vehicle, the numbers, and everything is liking. Okay, as far as pricing goes, I have no problem going to bat for you.
Okay.
Okay. But it's going to be a little bit tough. Okay, but I have no problem going back for you. Okay.
Okay.
As far as credit goes, where would you say you fall as far as credit goes?
A credit.
Okay, so you bought some vehicles before.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Every 3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks. There you go. You got a bad habit. As far as credit goes, you said it's tier A. Okay. The bank usually likes to see an initial investment in this scenario, $5,000. Okay.
Well, I can go through my own credit union. I don't. They won't make me put any money down.
Perfect. Who do you bank with?
EECU.
I bank with the ECU as well. So if you want to go through ECU, that's not a problem at all. What we could do is we could set you up with an option contract. Okay. Were you looking to invest in the vehicle, cover tax out on license, or finance the whole amount?
How much is tax and license?
It's usually about 10%, depending on where you live.
Okay, I can put that down.
Okay. Okay. The $5,000 is going to be cash, card, or check.
On my card.
Card. Okay. It's good to go today.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. As far as payment goes, okay, you bought quite some vehicles before in the past. You think with the ECU, what kind of payment were you trying to be more or less?
400.
400.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. In order to get to the $400 payment area, okay.
Someone throw him a life ref. Adam.
Whoa. That means I have a chance to rebound him?
Start over.
Right?
I'll leave it up to your team. Hey, he made a fair point right now. I'm letting Adam save Carlos because dream work makes the team work. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Who's that? Eric is asking if he can come in over the top of Matt.
Tag me.
My question is, I'm going to ask your team, do you guys want to risk losing Matt 7.5 to bring Eric up? Or do you rather give Eric a shot?
Hold on. Can I, before you switch, can I at least go?
Can I just redo mine?
You took a shot. Your team needs to decide. Do you guys want to risk losing your 7.5 for Eric to try?
Andrew. Andrew says he'll do it. Andrew says he'll do it.
Wait, hold on.
Are you willing to lose the 7.5 you already have for you to give it a shot? Well, right now it's Adam's turn. I'm just asking you guys to think about what you're asking for because 7.5 is not bad. And Eric wasn't good at writing up when he was selling cars.
Curtis, I'm gonna get some paperwork. Meanwhile, you can look at the credit guidelines. Just tell me we've missed that.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
So where do you think you're at?
A credit. Uh-huh.
Damn, that makes my job easy, man.
All right.
The last 5 customers, woof, no credit.
All right.
So, yeah, I feel
No,
good.
I take care of my credit, man. It's important.
You work hard. Good for you, man. So on A credit, it's about 10% is recommended, which is about 4,000. Or you wanted to work with the 4,000, or you want to put more? Because the more you put, the lower your payment.
4,000 is fine. I was gonna put $5,000 down
Okay, perfect. And is that going to be cash, credit, or debit?
on my debit card.
Debit card. Is that available now?
Yeah.
Perfect. So roughly after the 5, your payment should be right around $800 to $900.
Okay.
Or you wanting? Does that work for you with the 5?
I'm trying to be like $600. That's what I had in mind.
Okay. In order to get to the 6, it could take about 12. Is there more flexibility in the down payment?
I mean, I could probably come over like another 2. I can go 7, but I don't want to put more than 7 down.
7 down. Okay. Also, sit on debit.
Yeah, you'll probably split over 2 cards, but that's fine.
2 cards. So doing 7, the payment should be roughly about, I say another $40 less here, depending on term and credit. So it should be right around $760 to about $840. Does that work for you?
No. Like I said, I'm trying to stay in that 6 range.
Okay. Not passing.
650.
Okay. So I'm gonna put here with $7,000 down. You said on 2 debit cards.
Yeah.
You said not passing 650, not passing 652. If it can.
650.
650.
That's really the top of my.
I'm gonna put your goal there for you, Curtis. Nobody's gonna work harder for me, but it's just an offer with $7,000 down at $600 to $650 tops. All right, and drive now. Now, I'm taking my sorry. It's just an offer, and I'm gonna work hard for you. I just need your initials there because I know you love the truck. You told me already.
I did. All right, there we go. So I want to talk about yours real quick, okay? And this is brand new for you. Carlos has never done one of these write-up trainings with us at all, okay? First time, and that's fine because that takes guts to get up here. But let's talk about yours real quick. What was the first thing Carlos brought up as soon as he walked over? No, you don't. No, you don't. You haven't been paying attention. No, you don't. The first thing that he brought up was your selling price is $50,000 plus fees, plus car alarm, plus forever start. If that's the first thing out of your mouth, 99% of the time, you're going to start getting just whacked. You're going to get shut down. They're going to start telling you, I'm not buying that. I'm not paying for that. You're going to go into this confrontational mode almost immediately, right? You're not making it easy for me to say yes, okay? And you're bringing up things that you don't want to talk about. You don't want to open that door. Is that really the first thing we want to go into battle on is the price and the car alarm before we talk about anything else? You're gonna back out of there, okay? So again, and what was the second thing that he said that will cause confrontation? And it's not your fault because this is what they trained 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
APR.
But it ain't real. It's the problem, and it creates confrontation. It wasn't APR. Did anybody else catch it? We got past price, and then even the A credit.
Oh, that bank, AETU. Yeah.
The bank. As soon as you throw out the bank requires 10%, that was getting me confrontation 15 years ago selling cars. They would go, no, they don't. I go to my bank all the time. I've never put money down on my car. It starts creating confrontation.
I said bank recommends.
Don't say bank. You do not say bank at all. The bank don't recommend shit. The bank recommends that you be within the loan to value that they allow. They don't give a fuck how you get there. Right? It says right on our ABCD guidelines, suggested, which is what he put out there. Okay, recommended down payment with A credit is only 10%. Okay, and if you have A credit or A credit, for me, A credit customers are the easiest to work because they're usually intelligent. So if you just say something that makes sense and they have a couple dollars on them, there's a reason why they have A credit. As long as it makes sense, they're willing to cooperate, right? So when they go, well, I don't want to put anything down, I go, well, Adam, the 10% covers your tax and license. That way you're not paying interest on tax. It's bad enough you got to pay tax, but you don't want to pay interest on tax, do you? No, I don't. You're right. 10% covers your tax and license. I go, okay, I'll do that. Just got to make sense to them, right? But 2 things I don't want to do, Carlos, is I don't want to start going over this first thing. They seen it on the car. Our salesperson had to open the car using the car alarm. So there's no way around them not knowing it's there. But if I'm bringing it up here before we even get started, I'm just going to get shut down. I'm going to get, hey, I don't want that. I'm not buying any of that. I don't want those add-ons. You're going to make it very, very difficult for yourself. So we just got to get past that hump, get through that. Okay? Second thing I don't want to do is I don't want to say the banks require, because then you get a lot of this. They all know today, right? Recommended down payment is this. Okay? Now let's come over here. Adam got the $4,000 down, which a lot of A credit customers will put the $4,000 down. That's 5,000 down. They'll put the 5,000 down. Not a problem, right? He showed him what a payment should be. I countered back at 6. He raised it back up here to 12. Okay. Does it have to be exactly 12 grand? I don't know. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Does it need to be more than 5? Should be more than 5. So he launched out something. He probably went with a gut. And that's going to be a gut movement right there. Like how much can I throw out right here where I don't scare the shit out of this customer? But it's got to make sense too. Okay. 12,000 is what it would normally be. He picked up another 2 grand. Did he show me what that 2 grand would normally do to the payment? Yes. That's how you get the next bump. That's how you got his $50. Okay. I don't like his little kid writing, but all right. Well, other than that, that was a pretty good write-up right there. Okay.